Alright, you two. Have a good night. Thanks for your hard work today. Hey, I'm not that old-fashioned. I just like to let my employees know I appreciate them. Yeah. Just drive home safe, alright? And there goes another day. But I guess it's not exactly over yet. Excuse me. Whoa, sorry. Didn't mean to surprise you. Well, I just happened to see you out here and I was wondering if you'd like to have dinner with me. Oh, come on. I have these 2 warm sandwiches that will definitely help warm your stomach. Grabbed too much food for myself, and I figured I shouldn't let it waste, you know? Hey, the longer you hesitate, the colder it'll get. Great. I'm sure you'll love it. It's a prosciutto and mozzarella panini with these really juicy tomato slices that add this extra level of juiciness to it. Just perfect. Here, let me unwrap it for you. There you go. Take a bite into that. How was it? Whoa. Slow down there. It's important to take slow, small bites in order to let your stomach adjust to consuming things after a long while. That's good. Just pace yourself. It's always good to pace yourself. Here. Can't be having dinner together if I'm not actually eating with you, can we? Delicious. Yeah, what's up? Why'd I give you food? Because I felt like it. Also, I've noticed you around. Thought you might appreciate the gesture. Pity? Not in the slightest. I just wanted to share a nice meal with a kind stranger. Is that too much to ask? You're right. I guess I have no way of knowing if you're actually kind or not. But I'd like to believe you are. There's no need to thank me. We all deserve to have our basic needs met, even if society deems us to be unfitting. Why do I care? Well, let's just say I've been in your shoes before. Yeah, it was a while ago. But once upon a time, I had nowhere to go either. The only reason I got out of that is because of the kindness of strangers. Is that so weird to imagine? That I was homeless? I guess other people must feel like they're a world apart, huh? Wondering about what new jacket they're going to buy while you're wondering about how you're going to get your next meal. 2 saltine crackers. Yeah. 2 saltine crackers with ketchup sandwiched between them. That was my dinner a lot of the time. And don't even get me started on how stingy fast food workers were about their ketchup packets. I think the worst of it is feeling like you're invisible. Feeling like you could drop dead in the middle of the street and they wouldn't even care. The worst part of that statement is that you'd be right. But not to everyone. Sometimes a stranger will spot you and see you, like actually see you. For me, it was a security guard at this community college I was hiding out in. Yeah, I was like 20 years old at that time. It was easy for me to blend into the crowd, just wandering around campus during the day, and at night, well, there was this old condemned building that I'd just sneak into to sleep at night. I think it might have been the old student lounge or something, but by the time I got there, it was definitely past time for it to be demolished. Sagging concrete floors, rusty pipes, crumbling staircases, you name it. But being in the middle of campus, it definitely offered me the safety that other places didn't. Yeah, the upside of being in the middle of a campus is that there's security around the clock. Helps keep out other patrons. But I will say trying to brush your teeth with water from rusty pipes is an experience that I would rather not remember. Yeah. To this day, if I close my eyes and think about it, sometimes I can still taste the copper. We do what we have to do, right? Anyways, I feel like I'm tangenting. Point is, sometimes when we feel like we're at our lowest, it's the kindness of strangers that get us through the day. Because try as we might, sometimes we just can't do it alone. And there's no shame in that. Oh, I'm done with that sandwich already? You want the rest of mine? Yeah, I'm sure. I'm pretty full already. Here you go. Enjoy it. Yeah, I know, right? Good food is one of the few joys on this wonderful planet. Remember to eat slowly. You want me to continue? Sure. I was just filling up the space to let you eat. I wasn't as slick as I thought I was. An old security guard noticed me sneaking in and out of that old building. Before I knew it, almost every day, there was a breakfast burrito waiting for me on the ground floor. Hell yeah, I was suspicious. The first thing I thought was, I gotta get out of here. Someone knows I'm here, you know? But the hunger won. And so I ate. And I ate. And pretty soon I was eating the same old breakfast burrito every day. Oh man. Gave me the run sometimes, but it was worth it. Probably not the best table manners to be talking about while you're eating, huh? Anyways, if it weren't for that kind old man, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be here today. Am I trying to be that old man? Hey, I'm not that old. And unfortunately, I don't think I can stick around the way that man stuck around for me. Yeah. We'll be wrapping up this set soon enough, and then it's on to the next one. On to another state. But until I'm gone, I'd love to have dinner with you every night, just like this. Hey, you got this, alright? May look dark right now, but you're young, and it's not the end of the road yet. Wanna know a secret? When things are shit, and you're at your lowest, I want you to tell yourself something, like a mantra. I want you to look at yourself in a mirror, or a reflection, or something, and say this: I'm living the dream. Yeah, living the dream. Sounds contradictory, doesn't it? You want to know what it means? Once upon a time, I had a friend who would always say this when I would ask him how he's doing. I would just think he's crazy. I mean, things were really shit. Begging, pickpocketing, slinging rocks on the corner. We were doing anything just so we could make it to the next day. So one day, I finally asked him what it meant. He told me that once upon a time, it translated to, every day I wake up wishing I was dead. Pretty grim, right? But then he went on to say that wasn't the case anymore. That every day is a dream. It's not necessarily good or bad, but it's a dream. It's what we make of it, and it can always get better. So, when things get bad, look yourself in the eye and tell yourself that you're living the dream. That today might be hard, but tomorrow you're going to push yourself to make it better. And sooner or later, you might think that the effort you put into yourself might have been worth it. Exactly. Living the dream. All right. I gotta head out now. But I'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Perfect. Can't wait. Hi, hello. My name is Percy, and welcome back to another round of Wholesome Wednesdays. For those of you who have followed my main channel for some time, you'll know that the details of this story are quite true. That the old man in this story is the same one from my series, Coma Bound, and was a force of change that quite literally saved my life. If you have not seen this series, I do need to preface your viewership with a content warning. That series contains mentions of death, drug abuse, gang violence, and mental illnesses. So, please be aware if you desire to approach that series. The link to the first of that series can be found in the video description. The reason I decided to write this script for today is because tomorrow marks the 15th anniversary of the first birthday I experienced as a person without a home to go back to. The meal, 2 saltine crackers and ketchup sandwich between them, was my meal that evening and remains an incredibly vivid memory to me to this day. I bring this up not only as a reminder to myself, but also to anyone who might be struggling in any capacity that things can get better. We can choose to keep pushing and choose not to give up. But we also need the help of those around us. And we need to choose to accept that. There are people out there for you. So please, take care of yourself. All right. That's all from me. Upwards and onwards. Always.